Welcome back to you. Looking to get Jamie Robertson on the line, CEO of global executive search firm Odgers Berndtson. We've got Jamie on the line. Jamie, good afternoon and welcome to you.
Hello, Stephen. How are you?
All right. Now let's just have a look at this. Analystly gazetted immigration rules could have a disastrous consequence for the local economy, and because it's something to remain competitive in a global marketplace, we need to do everything we can to encourage investment and attract much needed skills to our country. I read this and it disheartened me, because I've always been going on about it, that we're not open for tourism, we're not open for business, and just kind of accentuated that. Since the changes, Jamie, in immigration rules were first announced earlier this year, which are the most impacted industries?
Well, let me just position it. Odgers Berndtson, we've been advising global executives for the last 10 years here in South Africa, and have relocated for all of the different industries. And I have to say that it's probably going to affect all industries because they are so far-reaching, and actually there's quite still as to how it's going to impact on the market. There's not a lot of clarity. That is also causing an issue.
What message does South Africa appear to be sending to foreign talent and investments with these new rules?
That we're not particularly wanting foreign people coming to the country and investing money, sending staff. We are wanting to try and make sure that we hire locals first, which is understandable given that we are a country that particularly had a high unemployment rate. But the issue, as we know, is that it's not the fact that we don't have skills, but we have a scarcity of skills.
Exactly.
So there's lots of opportunity, but we do need to help organisations by allowing them to send their eggs so they can start a company.
Especially, yes, carry on, Jamie.
Well, I mean, I can give you a personal example. I actually set up Odgers Berndtson myself 10 years ago in this country, and in fact, at the time, South Africa welcomed me with open arms and granted me a business permit, waiving the minimum investment requirement, because I was hopefully going to find returning South Africans and other great international talent to come to the country. 10 years on, and I've been, had my business permit renewed twice, and we employed 25 local South Africans, and obviously we've generated many more opportunities for employment through business, we hope. But now we're having much difficulty even renewing my own business permit because the rules have become so onerous.
Sounds like we're shooting ourselves right in the foot, especially when we have a growth rate of 1.4% in this country. It just seems absolutely ludicrous. It's unfortunate and a bit ludicrous in my view. You won't say that, but I will. I mean, we take the example from India, where visa laws were tightened and it nearly collapsed an economy. Am I correct?
It is true. I mean, the global phenomenon, everybody is trying to tighten their rules, and countries like the UK and Switzerland are all doing the same, but they are first world economies, and it feels like we are behaving like a first world economy rather than a developing economy. If we compare countries around the world like Malaysia, who obviously are really trying to improve their economy and grow. Singapore the same, where they will welcome highly skilled, highly educated people. It's difficult in the same vein in South Africa. For example, if we look at the highly skilled migrant worker visa, you actually need a paper that's been published before you would be viewed as somebody that is highly skilled. Now, that brings it down to quite a small number of people.
The powers that be, do you think they will listen to opinions out there? Do you think this may change? What is the status quo?
I hope so. I think Minister Gigaba is new into the post and comes from a commercial background, having been the Minister of Public Enterprise before, and he's obviously put the tourist ones on hold to look at the review. So one must hope that they do actually look and listen and see what's going on, what the impact is for business. And I know that they are consulting with immigration lawyers at the moment to see what the best way forward would be. So we are hoping that sense will prevail.
Jamie Robertson, thank you. I will probably watch the story carefully and have no doubt speak to you in the not too distant future. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you very much.
All right, there you go. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, doesn't it, when we have a skill shortage? And he makes a good point, doesn't he? And I'm not trying to sit on one side of the fence and lashing government here. But when we have an enormous skills shortage, it's got really little to do with unemployment. The people that are unemployed in most cases, let me say in most, not all, but in most cases, are not skilled. So there you have a major problem. You have no skills, unemployment, and you have a situation of lack of skills. Why don't you get people from overseas? I don't see a problem with it.